Hey guys, we are continuing my deep dive into the League of Legends lore. I guess this is not really a deep dive strictly, this video, because this is sort of like a continuation of one of the previous videos that I have done, which was related to Darkins, and one of the Darkins is Aatrox. I did some reactions to some trailers when it comes to that. Thanks for all the views and comments, I really appreciate it. But there have been requests to react to Aatrox voice lines. I have to admit, Aatrox, I didn't really quite get the essence of his character to begin with, but I knew that he was like a fan favorite, so I spent a bit more time researching him, reading about him. I read a short story when it comes to Aatrox, and now I actually see what you mean, because his story is very tragic. From a hero, right? I think almost like a commander of his own army in Shurima before Shurima fell, to almost like a outcast, not really having a war to fight, then turning on each other's comrades and whatnot, and then finally becoming a Darkin, or so they called them, because they kept fighting each other. So everyone in the Runeterra kingdom realized that they are the enemy, perhaps bigger than the one they were fighting before, and they turned against them. So once heroes now are fallen. I don't know how they did that, but they sort of turned them into weapons. So Aatrox became like a sword, sort of a blade, and he's trying to possess everyone who captures the sword. But more and more he's realizing that there's no way out of there, and what is left for him is like destruction, basically. So he's trying to possess each person that captures the sword. Now that's really tragic, and I'd heard that a voice actor does an amazing job when it comes to Aatrox quotes. Yeah, a voice actor does an amazing job, and I also heard that his voice lines are quite poetic. So again, I'm turning to just another nobody channel. So we're going to react to Aatrox voice lines, the Dark and Blade video. And this video is sponsored by Ulysses Angiana, who did super thanks support under the Darkins video. So thank you so much, I really appreciate it. Also major shout out, of course, to my patrons. I really appreciate every bit of support. Okay, the Darkin, never mind. The Darkin Blade.
Once in noble battle, I screamed against the silence. I stood as light against the darkness. Now, I serve a new master.
Oh my god.
Oblivion.
Oh shit.
I touched the stars and saw the glorious light of 1,000 suns. Now, blinded by this elegance, how could my purpose be anything but dark?
Oh my god.
The abyss. What did I gaze into it?
Bloody hell.
I am but an unholy copy of life, a mockery of its freedom.
Oh.
Born in the cruel betrayal of the noble ideals I would have served.
What?
Where I was excellence, I am deformed, recast poorly with these crude materials. But this abomination of flesh well serves my murderous intent. I am not a king, I am not a god, I am worse.
Oh shit.
Tricked into this existence, false slave entrapped by endless life. I shall become a beast, feeding on their destruction and making them lament my unholy birth.
So basically he's talking about what I just talked about, right? The fact that he was tricked. His Darkins battles with each other, they were stopped by turning him, capturing him into that weapon, and now he's really self-aware, and it just seems like he's treating his situation very much in depth. I feel sorry for him, because he sounds like such a wise person that got very, very lost.
I have no goodness left. It was taken from me, stolen. I am the nemesis of life. I am oblivion. I am destruction.
Oh man.
I am doom.
The actors do an amazing
We had
job.
another name once. Now we are Darkin. Primitives worship me, hoping for mercy.
Primitives.
They sing of love, hope, and the gods. All that makes them want to live. So, I will quiet that first. I shall give them death.
Right.
We march to battle. Let me carve flesh. Let me cloak myself in the slaughter.
Oh.
Hide me in their carnage. Hide me from this suffering.
Oh.
They will call me villain. Come, let me earn their hatred again and forever.
He's so poetic.
Entire villages and towns I will rend to flesh until I stand as an unholy god.
You know, I'm actually starting to feel so shitty. I guess the actor, he's giving it everything, right? The emotions, the pain that you can hear in his voice. I'm actually starting to, like, feel that physically, you know?
I begged for death. Now I am its bringer.
No!
I stood against the void. Now I would welcome it. I march to death. Though I wish it was my own. They think me defeated, enchained. But I am unbowed. Noble is this carnage. My darkness was not born. It was forged by my prison.
Right, so he means that he has sold because he can't get out of that. And he's just stuck there forever, dwelling on his own misery, not being even able to end it. So he's like in a permanent state of wanting to kill himself. That's just so dark.
Suffering, I will make it bloom. For my imprisonment, they will suffer. Suffer as I suffer. I will snuff out the light. I shall make darkness eternal.
Ugh.
I will drown them in oceans of blood. I shall regard their cries as braying steeds waiting to be whipped, broken, and bridled.
Whipped, broken, and
Take
bridled.
everything from them! Become the world ender! All that lives, I will end. Let them lament my name.
Shit.
As long as this form lives, I will punish them. I shall take their limbs. I will reap their beloved.
Oh my god.
I will tear from their consciousness the will to live. Yes, this is my purpose. Every dream is a candle I must snuff out.
Oh.
I am the darkness.
So not only he hates himself, not only he's dreading his own existence, he also wants to kill every bit of happiness in the world.
The true sound of my blade can only be heard when they loathe the incarnation. Their screams will be like the soothing hum of insects at dusk. The heavens, the endless skies folding into each other. Where are they now?
God damn.
Far I have fallen. A god reduced to a prisoner. This cursed form, this crude decaying flesh.
Ugh.
I loathe it. I cannot die until all life ends. Dark deeds I will do this day. Though I will carry myself as my former pride dictates. I must destroy even hope. March toward vengeance. Drown this world in blood. Those who call me enemy, I welcome them.
Are these from League
I
of
can
Legends?
smile and murder while I smile.
Jesus.
Let some challenge me today, so so that I may tear out their hearts. Pray, let me watch them die, eyes knowing they served my dark purpose. I will have silence.
Gosh.
To war, Aatrox! They shall not rob us of our nobility! We shall stand and spit venom at our tormentors for eternity!
Honestly, he could write books. This is just so good, so well written, and the actor is doing an amazing job.
March, flesh. March toward them. We have horrors to sow, lives to reap. Let me make them regret being free. Cleave through them, Aatrox! Crush their skulls! Shatter their ribs! Disembowel their very souls! Our vengeance is at hand! I shall not kiss the ground, nor let myself be wielded as a tool. I am damned, but I will remake this world in my dark image.
He's like a fallen god.
I am the God Killer.
Or that.
I am Doom.
But yeah.
I am Aatrox. I am the World Ender. See what beasts they have reduced us to. Creatures of flesh sustained only by this filth, blood, and form. No beast so fierce but knows some touch of pity. But I know none, and therefore am no beast. I'm in a cage within a prison.
Oh.
This foul shape reminds me of my purpose. I do not obey. I cannot lay down. I will be the ender of all things. Gods and mortals, they deserve only death.
I think this is beyond therapy.
Tear their flesh from them. Let me break their souls and murder their dreams. I will hack and chop and cleave and sunder the filth of your forms. I will sever your limbs. I will carve your souls. Kneel, mortals, so I may split your shoulders from your spine. Do you see my edge? Your death awaits. This is the silence I seek. Carnage.
Oh.
Resurrection. An endless cycle of life. A dead bird. Do I resemble you, abomination? Your form isn't my destiny. Is it?
Oh, so...
To the end of times, I shall kill you again and again. There is a darkness in my heart deeper than any shadow. As long as life exists, as long as time has meaning, I am not done. Violence distracts me from these chains.
You know, if I met him somewhere there and he'd be talking to me that way, I would sort of want him to kill me. First of all, because he's just so scary, and second of all, I don't know if that brings him some sort of joy. Just, you know, go for it. He's just so deeply sad and tragic.
The only peace I seek is death. You think you can kill me? Nothing can kill me! I am not mortal.
There's a person hiding there.
Do not die!
Jesus.
I am Dustin. Your gods fear me. I am Darken. I do not die. your enemy. I am the enemy.
I am the one who knocks.
Mortals, I am here. Follow me into destruction. Hear this cursed form sing. Yes, fight me. I expected you to be nimble, Fiora. Too
Fiora?
easily, my blade crushed your spine. You would rush towards me, Kaiser? What fool would build a strategy on that idea? Die, Kale. Knowing your potential will never be reached.
Oh.
Remember the screams of your kinsmen as you fall to me, Trendemir.
So these are champions.
Yes, Trendemir. I am the cause of your suffering. See if you can cut justice from me. You are just flesh, Trendemir, ready for harvesting.
So he really doesn't like the Trendemir person.
Matches your blade riven. Broken and worthless. You disgust me, Morgana. Die in the filth of your bound flesh. You are unloved, Mundo. Now, face judgment.
Oh, so mean.
Hail, Pantheon.
Pantheon.
See the weapon I have become.
Right.
Let me hear you cry of friendship. Let me hear you scream of brotherhood. I know it was you, trickster. You gave them the tools to trap me. Come, let me kill you. 1,000 times isn't enough. Resurrect, return, so I may kill you again. So, I'm Aatrox. I'm a transcendental being trapped inside cutlery. What's your deal?
What?
Nice world you have here.
What is
I
that?
intend to destroy it. You know, FYI. I'm like a demon, but more edgy, right?
More edgy.
I'm a sword. I chose a sword, the noblest weapon. Rast, you. Seriously, I don't understand. A scythe? A scythe? Were you trapped in the gardening section? Are you planning on murdering fields of wheat? I must congratulate you. Obviously, your parents never had reason to.
I so totally see now why you wanted me to react to that, where there were multiple comments stating that I should react to this, plus that super thank you from Ulysses. This has been amazing. I kind of feel like half of that success, or maybe even more, would be that actor's voice. You can definitely feel pain in his voice. You can feel that he's aware of Aatrox's tragic fate. And I think the worst thing about Aatrox is not the fact that he used to be a warrior, godlike Shurima warrior, or like fighting in Shurima, right? Not exactly from Shurima, I think. But the fact that he's actually deeply wise, seems very intelligent. His sense of humor, I don't know what that was by the end of it, but it definitely feels like he has a sense of humor. He's intelligent. He made these jokes. Again, I don't know why. It's good that he's, somewhat positive still. That wouldn't be the word though. But his voice lines, apart from the way they were said, they were told, they were so poetic. Like, this is exactly what I'm looking for in the voice lines that I'm reacting to. This is exactly what I'm seeking. The voice lines that portray the character's personality, fate, and they're poetic. That's what I like. When it comes to videos, we'll be doing the call, then we'll be doing Pantheon, that was mentioned here in the Aatrox voice lines, and then of course Kindred. So yeah, I think we have a lot of nice voice lines ahead still, and I hope you enjoyed this video, even though this was only voice lines. This is the first video that I did that's voice lines only without any extra trailers, but I think it was really nice because it's not like I didn't know Aatrox. It would be difficult to jump into that video without knowing his lore, but realizing how tragic his fate is and how smart he is, how funny. You just can't help but wonder what could have been, you know? Oh, I do have a question. Is he like stuck forever really? Or will League of Legends developers let him out one day? That would be great. Yeah, okay. I think that's it. I'm not really certain if there's any other Aatrox stuff that I should go through because we did Duggan's video and that. But yeah, I'll keep an open mind and I'll be reading your comments. So again, thank you so much for showing up for these. I appreciate it a lot. And yeah, stay safe guys. Much love.